Russian state news agencies RIA Novosti and Tass reported on Wednesday that the Russian military have entered Sudzha, a town in the Kursk region seized last year by Kiev's forces as part of their surprise cross-border offensive. According to Assosicted Press Sudzha, with a reported population of about 5,000 people before the offensive, is the biggest town seized by Ukrainian forces in the region. RIA Novosti released a video purporting to show a Russian military commander involved in the operation in the Kursk region speaking over aerial footage of Russian soldiers in the town square. The speaker in the video says that Russian troops have raised a Russian flag over the local administration building. AP managed to verify the location of where the alleged Russian soldiers were captured on a drone camera. The square shown in the footage and its surroundings look identical to Sudzha's Sovetskaya Square. There was no official confirmation of that from the Russian or Ukrainian military.
Fighters from European countries may be used to protect Ukrainian regions from Russian attacks. This is envisaged in the Sky Shield plan developed by military experts, which provides for the participation of Allied aircraft in repelling Russian attacks in the event of an escalation of hostilities. Aviation expert and former test engineer at the Antonov Design Bureau, Konstantin Krivolap, told Glavred about this in an interview. According to the expert, European fighters will patrol the Ukrainian skies to ensure the proposed moratorium on missile and drone strikes for a period of 1 month. Control over its observance will be entrusted in particular to the air forces of the partners. They will control a certain airspace to prevent violations, except for a 200-kilometer zone near the front. But this does not mean that Russia will not try to strike, the expert said. Krivolap notes that if a cruise missile is launched, the Eurofighter will not stand aside. The task of the Allied aviation is to protect Ukrainian airspace, but strikes on the territory of the Russian Federation, in particular on Moscow, are not envisaged. This is an exclusively defensive mission. He told that any country that has the appropriate permission from the Ukrainian authorities can conduct air patrols within the framework of the Sky Shield initiative. For example, even the Luxembourg Air Force can participate in this operation and do whatever it wants here, if appropriate agreements are reached with the Ukrainian authorities. The question is currently being decided. Which countries will join the initiative, which aircraft will be involved, what the coordination with the Ukrainian air defense and European systems will be, as well as the data exchange protocols, he said. According to him, that is, ideologically, the Sky Shield concept has already been formed and is not subject to revision. Now only the practical aspects of implementation are being worked out. That is, only a plan for specific actions. The Russians are reacting extremely negatively to the initiative, stating that any country whose planes fly over Ukraine and shoot down Russian missiles could become the target of aggression, which would lead to escalation. However, Europe understands the nature of Russian threats and does not intend to retreat. They don't give a damn about escalation and are ready for it. Great Britain and France have already supported the initiative, and now the decision of other countries is expected, he added.
Hungary on Tuesday said crude oil shipment to the country via Druzhba pipeline has stopped after a Ukrainian drone attack. Due to the drone attack last night, crude shipments had to be suspended on the Druzhba oil pipeline to Hungary, Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó said in a Facebook video on Tuesday. I have just talked to the Energy Minister of Russia, who told me that due to the attack shipments are not possible now, but works are underway, and if nothing extraordinary happens, then late afternoon or in the early evening crude shipments to Hungary can resume, Szijjártó explained. Hungary uses Druzhba pipeline to transport most of its crude oil imported from Russia through Belarus and Ukraine to Hungary and also Slovakia. Druzhba pipeline, also known as Friendship Pipeline and the Comecon Pipeline, is one of the world's longest oil pipelines and one of the largest oil pipeline networks in the world. The attack on the pipeline comes amid heightened tension in the east of Ukraine and Russia's border Kursk region. It should be noted that Ukraine has been targeting Russia's energy and military infrastructure in response to Moscow's relentless attacks on the country's civilian infrastructure.